Hey artists, Miss Mallory here. This video is going to be all about creating a personified digital image using a photo you take yourself or a photo you find on the internet focusing on food. And what we're going to do is we're going to give that object a funny face that makes the scene tell a story. And this is inspired by our featured artist of the week, Sean Sharmatz. You can see some of his artwork here. If I scroll around or click on some of these, he actually works on animations, but I think his artwork looks really well just as stills. I'm going to close that and let's start figuring out how we would make one of these ourselves. So first you would, let me make sure you're seeing the tab I'm seeing here on Screencastify. Record this tab. Okay, good. You should be able to see this now. You're going to go into your Google Drive. This is where you should access our art classroom. And you're going to click on New. And in the New area, you're going to click on this option here that says More. And that's going to show you a few of the things in the Google Suite that you have at your fingertips that you can use for free without having to sign up for anything, as long as you have a School District of Philadelphia account. And you're going to go down to this one, Google Drawings. And Google Drawings is a way that you can draw online digitally. And let me move to this. There, you should see it now. And this little checkerboard thing here, this is your canvas. So what you want to do first is let's title this. Don't forget to title your artwork. My photo is actually going to be of some peppers I cut up for dinner last night. So I'm going to call my artwork Pepper Time. And make sure you put your name. And if you could, to help me stay organized, put your section. So I'm just going to pretend I'm in classroom 789. All right? And then click anywhere else, and that will save the title. What you want to do next is find a work of art. You can either choose a picture from the internet by searching, just if I go back to this tab, I could search Google for a picture of, sorry, it's taken some time. There we go. Let's say a avocado, and I can pull up a nice artist picture like this. But what I would prefer, if possible, is for you to take a photo that's original. That's completely your own. So I took a picture of peppers. I think it's on my desktop. And what you're going to do is click Insert, Upload from Computer. And I saved mine on my desktop. Oh, there it is, peppers. And you're going to place that on top of your checkerboard and then pull down this corner to make sure, yeah, it matches up. Now, when I was making dinner, I was making a stir fry, and when I cut open this pepper, you can see why I thought this would be a great image to personify. These look like little teeth to me right here already, and it looked like two open mouths, two friendly peppers having some kind of conversation together. So, what I want to show you how to do is once you have an idea, it kind of looks to me like these peppers are singing. So I'm going to make them both look like they're singing some kind of operatic thing, something that Miss Wieland would enjoy. And so the first tool I want to show you that I found to be easiest to work with is the scribble tool. So if you go down here in your line options and go down to scribble, it changes my cursor from a little hand to a plus sign. And what I can do is I can draw a little eye over here. He's singing so much that his eyes are closed. And I can play with the weight of the line by clicking this one. It's a little hard to see, but if I pop it up to 8, maybe even 12. Oh yeah, I'm liking that. And then I can move back to the cursor here. While I have this shape here, I can go to Edit and Copy, and then edit and paste, and it'll give me another one of those, same eyes, and I can kind of tilt it. So I would say that's probably my favorite tool to use. And just remember, whenever you're done drawing, click back on this blue arrow here, and that will put your cursor back to things so you can move your shapes around. So you don't want to forget that. Another thing that you could use to draw with is actual shapes. So like, let's say I wanted to give this little pepper a bow tie. I could do that by inserting a circle here. And I don't want it to be that blue color. I actually want it to be black, and the outside black too. And then I can finish it with a triangle on this side. You can turn your shapes by clicking on that kind of circle. Move that closer. Do you remember how to make a copy of a shape? Easy. Go to Edit, Copy. That'll give me another one of those triangles that I can use for the other side of the tie. Just by spinning it around that way. Nice. And now I have a little Pavarotti pepper singing his heart out to his beloved. Okay, so ta-da! Here is my finished operatic peppers singing to each other. One more thing I forgot to show you is that I find useful is when you're making something like these music notes and you want all the shapes to be together, you can group them. So I would click on all the shapes that compose the note, and so I can move it all together like this. You go to Arrange and select all the pieces you want to link together, and you click Group. So right here, I can ungroup them, and you'll see I made this music note from a rectangle here and a circle. If I would try to move one of the pieces, they don't all move together, right? Do you notice that? So when I put them all just where I want them to be, and then press Shift, and as I click on each shape, I can click Group, and that puts them all back together, and they'll all move as one, like this. Okay, so when you're done, you want to click on File, and then Download as a PDF or a JPEG, and then it will export, and you can upload that to the Google Drive. So I look forward to see what kind of foods you personify, and let's give that Sean Sharman a run for his money, and see how hilarious we can get. Because I've met you, and I know you all can be hilarious. So yeah, for the bold and the beautiful, there is a challenge for you. All right, check you later.